So as always, greetings from Pennsylvania once again on an unseasonably warm winter day. It's December 29th. You can see I'm just wearing my flannel. Might be close to 60 degrees, but we'll take it. It's warm today, but I looked at the extended forecast and man, the 1 week coming up, the high temperature for every day is like down in the 20s. So the cold is coming. So I'm out here at Blue Marsh Lake. It's close to where I live. It's kind of just a place to come to when I have a little bit of time. Like today, it's about 2 o'clock, Sunday afternoon. Don't have a whole lot of time to be out before it gets dark, so we're just gonna enjoy a little bit of a hike here. I'm gonna hike what's called the Skinner's Loop Trail. It takes you out in this little peninsula. It's like a little loop trail. You go in one way, come out the other. I've done it a number of times. I think I've even filmed it quite a few times, but we'll keep our eyes open for some wildlife. And who knows what else. And at the least we'll get some exercise this afternoon. Alright, so we're gonna head up this way. This is the Skinner's Loop Trail. This right here is the regular lake loop trail that goes around the whole lake. We're gonna go this way. I hardly ever go this way. I've hiked this trail a number of times, like I said, but I usually start at the other end down there and come back this way, but we're gonna switch it up. And it's a bit breezy up here, but we get, look at that, we get some views. There's clouds. It's what I call a moody day. It was raining this morning, and it's gonna rain a little bit later tonight. Hopefully not while we're out hiking, but it shouldn't. I can see the lake down there, because they lower the lake levels in the winter, so I think I just see mostly mud. But yeah. Oh yeah, I do see a lake down there too, a little bit. All right. It's windy, but it's not a cold wind today. Actually feels kind of good. I get a view looking the other way too, the way we're headed. Oh, just, it looks like a hawk. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Right out towards that big tree out there. I don't know if you can see it. Up over the sky there a little bit. Oh, he just landed. Let's see how far we can zoom in. Let's see if we can get any closer to him. Found him flying off. Where is he? Is he up in there? Is that him up there? That's the farthest I can zoom in. Let's see if, oh yeah, that's him. I saw him move. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Yeah, it's way on that tree out there. Hopefully he doesn't fly off. Yeah, he was just right in here. Flew out that way. That probably ruined his... He probably had a meal in sight or something. It probably disturbed him. He's still hanging out up there. Alright, let's see. Let's try this again. Still a little bit too far away yet. And of course he flies off. You can see him going over there. Alright. Have a good day, buddy. Wish we could have got closer, but... I just noticed something for all the times I've been on this trail, because usually it's pretty overgrown right here, but there's like a little low earthen mound that goes all the way up. It's showing up with the camera. I've walked past this spot who knows how many times, but it's usually hidden in all the foliage and undergrowth. I think they mowed this section down recently. I mean, obviously it grew back a little bit, but yeah, there's like a distinctive mound here. Huh. Don't know what it is or why it's here, but anyway. All right, just a little bit of a curiosity. Obviously man-made, but for what, I don't know. And right down here, the two ends of the loop come together. They become one trail right here. That's the lower end of the loop. We're walking on the upper end. They kind of join together here. They'll separate in a moment later though. Well, a little bit more in a moment, but there are some of the ruins we might check out back here. I have not checked up on them for a while. Wow, many years ago I made a video on them. We'll see. Remember exactly where they are. Yeah, these trails that we're on, this loop used to be old roads. There's people that used to live back here on the lower end and the upper end. I was showing other videos. You can see stairs going up on the side up to what used to be people's homes. Some stone walls and stuff. But there's one spot where it was like this interesting building with all these holes in the floor. I didn't know what it was, but I think years ago when I posted that video, someone mentioned, I think it was an old bathroom, like restroom. There used to be some kind of a, before they built Blue Marsh Lake here, it's a man-made dam, there was some other camp in this area, I guess I could call it. There's a trail down there too. Oh, wait a second. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. It's another camp, I think it's called Fox Lake. It's like a little recreation area. Yeah, so right here are where the two trails come together. We are coming down this trail, and this is the lower end. What I was pointing up to earlier is where there's a little trail that goes from that one up to that one. That's what I was pointing out earlier. Yeah, all right, so here they join. Here they join together. All right, yeah, so there are some ruins from that up here. Not much. I think there's an old like water pump on the side. And off in there somewhere is that building of what's left of it. We might check that out, I think. I haven't been back there for a while. I think once you see the old water pump, the other building is just off in the woods. It's pretty rough back there, overgrown. But back in there, look how overgrown it is. Okay, I see the water pump right up here. I'm starting to get concerned. I remember you could see there's ruins from the trail. I wonder if I walked past them actually. But anyway, here's the old pump. It just locks the handle on it to pump the water, if you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. Yeah, there's the little trough where the water would go into. So you'd like, but yeah, it doesn't work anymore. All right, so we're gonna stay on the upper one here. So maybe there's ruins up in here. I'm gonna quick backtrack and look in the woods back here. All right, I didn't see them back there. Like I said, I remember you could see it from during the winter time. You could look in the woods and see it, unless it completely collapsed. So maybe it's further up here yet, or maybe down there. We'll see. We'll keep our eyes open for it. I don't think it's up this way anymore. All right, but it's been a little while. Yeah, so once again, this is an old road we're on. There were different spots up here. There were houses. I think you can see, like I said, every now and then there's stairways. I think there's some on the lower trail too. I forget what's. I've been here so many times I kind of forget sometimes. But I know years ago I went exploring up through that mess. Found some foundations and stuff. They would have had some pretty awesome views up here. I mean, now it's a little difficult to see, but you can see out that way. I'm just saying that when the houses were here, there probably wasn't all this. This is probably not quite as overgrown. Speaking of steps, right here was a set. And we can see them. Let's get up over here. You can see the concrete cinder blocks. So there used to be steps going up there. And just up here is the other set, which I think are clear, and I think we'll walk up them. Yeah. These look a little bit older, stone. You can see them going up. So up here was someone's house. It looks like there's a little trail going up here. Oh, branch. Yeah. And there's a block. Yeah, see this this green stuff down here is called we call it, oh man, what do we call it on the farm? I keep forgetting the name of it. Periwinkle, we called it. I think it goes by different names. But you can kind of see there's a foundation up here. Kind of forms a right angle up there. Some block, some stonework in there. So someone's home was up here, overlooking the area down there. All right, let's head back down. Yeah, it's kind of sad in a way. I mean, I'm glad I can hike here, but you know, these used to be people's homes. Probably a beautiful place to live, and they got, you know, forced off their land and stuff. So they could build the Blue Marsh Dam. All right, now we're at the furthest end of the loop. The trail goes back around that way. But there is a nice little trail that goes down to the lake here. So I'm going to take a little break down here, relax for a little bit. Let's see if there's any wildlife. I just saw a squirrel earlier, but I think I just heard it. Anyway, they disappear pretty quickly in this brush. There's usually a log down here you can sit on. We'll see what's still here. Well, there's some ice on the lake. It has been cold until like today, but oh wow. Yeah, it's almost completely frozen. A little bit here, not so on the edges. Oh, I love, well, that's okay. I just like sitting here and hearing the lapping of the water as it comes ashore, but that's okay. Maybe we'll throw some rocks out there later. Yes, not a bad place to sit for a little while. That log's kind of wet. Get that trusty little mat along there. Yeah, like I said earlier, usually on a day like today when the wind's blowing, the water is just kind of lapping up against the shore. I love that sound, but it is what it is. Yeah, so even though it is rather warm today, it's kind of nice. It has been cold, as you can tell by the ice. And some of my recent videos, but like, it's going to get really cold soon. So we have to prepare for that. Like I said, the 1 week was like all in the 20s. Mid to upper 20s for highs. Some days like 15-mile-an-hour winds. Ugh. You know, 25 degrees and 15-mile-an-hour winds. Ugh. All right. But we'll still try to get out filming and stuff as best we can. All right, I feel like throwing some rocks out there. All right, we got some rocks. I'm sure we'll find some bigger ones. There's a boat out there too. Maybe it's not frozen up there. Anyway, here's rock number one. Oh. Went right through, but then popped right up out. Let's see if we can skip this one across. There you go. Yeah, way out there's someone in a boat just like, oh no, they stopped. They were like, are they gonna start again? It's hard to tell if there's much ice. I'm just looking at my little camera screen here, but they were like going all kinds of circles and stuff, but Looks like it may not be frozen out there, I can't tell. Rock number 3. Here we go. Oh, that one went in. You can skip him across the surface. But yeah, it looks like he's coming up this way almost. Interesting. Alright. So the ice is not that thick. The smaller ones you can skip across. Or slide across. Alright, that's kind of fun, but doing that kind of reminds me, I do want to give a shout out to someone's channel. I think she lives in a nearby county to me here, but her channel is called PA Creek Walker. I'll put the name down here and a link down below. You want to check her channel out. Discovered her earlier this fall, I think. But she does a lot of, well, her channel, PA Creek Walker, she does a lot of videos walking on creeks and stuff. I think you'll like it. It's a no-nonsense channel. She's just out enjoying nature, gets some beautiful shots of foxes and deer and stuff, so I think you'll like it. Yeah, she mentioned me recently in one of her videos, so I'm gonna return the favor. There you go. So go check her stuff out. Yeah, they're still out there. It's definitely frozen out there. I can tell here. Maybe a spot in the middle where it's not. I don't know, but I'm not sure what they're doing. Alright, well, I guess playtime is over. Enough throwing rocks out into the lake. So we'll pack up and begin the hike back along the bottom loop. And we'll look for that building yet too. Maybe it's down along that way. Or maybe it's not standing anymore either. Alright, so farewell lake. Head back out into the trail. Yeah, so we came down that way. Now we're gonna head back this way. There was some houses down this way too. Here's more of that, what I always called periwinkle growing down here. It gets these blue flowers. See, it just covers everywhere in the summer. It's not a native plant. It tends to take over. Even these trees up here, these evergreens, are not native. They're planted because there used to be a house or some kind of structure right down here. I know I've showed this in other videos if you follow my channel. Hike down here any number of times. I think there's some, there's like a driveway entrance here. There's a pile of rock right here. Yeah, like this tree right here is not native. Some kind of yew or arborvitae maybe. Same with this one here. I think down along the lake down there you can see evidence of a foundation. Yeah, I'm at that spot again where the two trails meet. That old water pump is right up here. Yeah, so where is... Maybe I just need to go back in there. Those ruins I'm talking about. Pretty sure they were back here. Because I see there's a pile of stone right here that I remember. It's so thick back there. I remember being able to see it from the trail. Alright. Okay, I think I see it back there. There's some kind of sign on it now. Yeah, our water pump is right up here. So let's let's get back in there. Check it out, if we can. Wow, okay, this is thick. Yeah, I see it. Some kind of danger sign or something they put on there. Yeah, here's another pile of rubble in front of it. Yeah, you can see it right up ahead of us here. All right, let's see if we can get over. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they put a danger, no trespassing sign on it. Okay. But yeah, you can see the door here, it's all kind of crumbled. We'll stay out, but let's go ahead and look in. It's probably not a bad idea considering, hold on a second, I gotta situate. Yeah, but here's looking in. There's all these like little holes. It's completely filled with water. Someone suggests that maybe this was some kind of like a restroom, like these were where the toilets were, like what they call like a pit toilet or something. So who knows how deep those are. You know, when I was here years ago, I stuck a branch down there. They were pretty deep. You could consider there's a pad of concrete that technically could collapse if you had to walk out into there. So we'll stay out. But yeah, you can see the building there, a little bit more of it. But yeah, if you have another idea of what that is, you could let me know in the comments. But I think that works. I think it might have been a bathroom or something. Who knows? But I'm not encouraging you to walk out into it there. You can obviously walk up and check it out, but if you walk out there, step in a hole, or the concrete collapses, you're gonna have kind of a bad day, to be honest. So, all right, so here's where the trail splits again. Of course, we came from that way, but now we're gonna go down this way. A bird right there. I can't zoom in anymore, but that's like probably some kind of sparrow. It's hard to tell on my little screen here. There it is again. Posing nicely for us. Yeah, it's not too often that they pose that nicely for the camera. or usually they fly off when you get closer, but he kind of posed nicely for us. Yeah, right up here is that tree where that hawk was in earlier too. We're just on the downside now. But he's long gone. Yeah, he was up in that tree right there. We were up on the trail up further. Maybe you'll see a little bit of it up that way, but yeah, we were up that way looking this way. Well, I almost messed my pants. Literally right down below there, a pheasant just flew off. Didn't know what it was at first. Usually they don't, I mean, a grouse will do that sometimes. You'll get real close, but that was a pheasant. He just, wow, they're bigger too. I almost like, maybe I should check myself. He's down in there now. Yikes. Well, somebody didn't make it. There's a whole pile of feathers there. Because we saw that hawk earlier. That might be from him catching one of these little songbirds. That's the cycle of life. Yeah, lots of little birds around in this brush. A little more sheltered down here from the wind and stuff. Alright, but I think that'll be it then. We're losing a little bit of daylight here. I think the rain's coming, but I'm almost not too far from where I parked. So just a nice little Sunday afternoon stroll on this kind of an odd day here, December. A bit warm, but kind of nice at the same time. All right, thanks for calling, folks. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one, wherever that may be.